What's up, my friends? Danny Gallows, of course. Welcome back to another vlog. And, I don't know whether this is going to be a long vlog or a short vlog today. You know, it depends on how much I rant, of course, as it usually always does. But what I wanted to share with you guys today is, without any planning, I just wanted to come on here, turn on my camera real quick, and just kind of express what I was feeling right now. And that is kind of like the culmination of all of my vlogs put together when I talk about like political issues and social issues and stuff like that. And I was just thinking about all these vlogs that I've put out in the past. Many vlogs talking about politically correct issues and social issues and all this stuff. And every single day I wake up and I see another version of it. I mean, if you have lived on Twitter for more than, 4 or 5 years, you know that people just use Twitter as a platform basically to fight with each other. That's like basically all that happens on Twitter. And you know what it is we have all these different communities now in our social construct here in America. We have all these different communities. We have one people that believe in this stuff and another set of people that believe in this stuff, and if you don't believe in this then you're wrong, and if you don't believe in this then you're wrong. And everybody has labels, and everybody has segregated themselves into groups, and somehow we all think that this is okay. And I want to make this vlog today to say it's not okay. And you know what the real issue is? Is that everybody has like their own set of beliefs nowadays, and this own set of beliefs that they have is sheltering them from finding any truth. Because what's happening is you have these young people that reach the age of like 20, 25 years old, and by that age they believe they have figured life out already. And they will start labeling themselves as things. And they will start labeling others as things. And you can apply this to anybody, any group, any social group out there in our construct of American society. You can apply that to anybody. Everybody believes their own thing. And what they try to do, what the real problem is that everybody, that turns into an ego. It turns into egotistical stuff. And everybody tries to push their own agenda on the other person. And the thing is, while one group is talking about not having an agenda pushed on them, they will then turn around and start to push their agenda on other people, and which will then push an agenda back again, which will push another agenda on top of that. And see, and I talk about this in my vlogs all the time, is that that's the biggest problem in society right now, is people need to let go of their egos. Why can't everybody just leave each other the hell alone and live their own lives? That's always been my life philosophy. Is like, look, you can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your life. America is about the pursuit of happiness. So whatever makes you happy, even though society may think it's like weird or like unnatural or something like that, right? Whatever makes you happy, it's appropriate for you to do that, right? But that implies that you should also leave everybody else alone, doesn't it? Instead of pushing your, because you'll go on Twitter and you'll see these people like, I just wanted to put this statement out there. If you believe in this, and you believe in this, and you believe in that, and your response isn't this, unfollow me right now. Unfollow you right now? Don't you see the separation that you're creating there? That's creating separation between people. If they unfollow you, they won't be able to keep following you and maybe understand your viewpoints. Don't you want to make people understand your viewpoints and have healthy conversation about it? Maybe to like get to the truth instead of just blocking people and unfollowing people and actively telling people to unfollow you because you've segregated yourself off into this little group. That's wrong, man. That's wrong. Because it's like, back in like the civil rights era, right? And even before that, long before that, it was always the government who is segregating us into different groups. And this is one of the things that I learned from actually watching the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. Brilliant TV show, inspired a new channel. One of the things that I learned, though, from that show is that what had secretly happened is that the Skeksis had sowed segregation into the Gelfling clans. They had actually created the 7 Gelfling clans to create segregation to keep them separated, right? Here in American society, we segregate ourselves. We don't need government anymore. We don't need the big, the white agenda or whatever you want to call it, the shadow council of, people and the evil people at the top of the pyramid with their shadow councils, actually actively creating segregation. We do it to ourselves nowadays with all of these labels. We label ourselves and we label other people. Bam, segregation. If you don't believe this, you're wrong. Bam, segregation. If you believe this, you're right. Come over here into our group. Bam, segregation. We do it to ourselves, and it's wrong. That's what needs to stop, is that, look, you can do whatever you want to do in life, but don't tell me that I'm wrong. Because while you're sitting there telling people not to push an agenda onto you and how everybody should live their lives free, I agree with that. So why are you pushing an agenda onto me, right? There is no, everybody believes that one section is right and the other section is wrong. There is no right and wrong. We are infants in the eyes of the universe. Infants in the eyes of the universe. We have been around on this planet for a blink. Our ancestors have been around on this planet for a blink. We are a spark in the dust of the universe. And to think that we know all the answers at the age of like 25, 30 years old, even 40, to think that we know all the answers is the most childish viewpoint that you could ever have. The only person or persons that are right and wrong, that are right in this situation, are the people that still have questions to ask. Those are the only people that are right. Are the people still with questions. Those who have thought about things for a couple of years and then all of a sudden made some determination about their entire life, that's the only person that's wrong in this situation, because they have stopped asking questions and they have started to determine their own truths instead of getting to what the real truth is. And that is a massive, massive problem in society. So I say once again, without rambling on, without making this video too long, I say once again, please, with a desperate plea, can we put our egos behind us? If you are a certain someone, if you are a certain way, that's great. You do what you do. But also let me do what I want to do and let me believe in what I want to believe in. And we can all just get along together. Instead of going out there and cramming agendas down people's throats, let's just all get along together. Let's just all live together, and hey, you know what? We all do separate things, believe separate things, be it we consider ourselves very different. Some of us consider ourselves very different from the rest of society. That's great. What you're doing with your life does not affect mine, so stop affecting my life. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Everybody has an ego, everybody has an agenda that they want to push that they believe is true. And that agenda turns into a massive ego. And then those egos butt heads all the time. And that butting of heads, this stupid, meandering, petty crap that we're butting heads about all the time, is keeping us from the real truth. That is the point of everything. And that's why everybody needs to stop fighting with each other about what you think is right and wrong. Stop unfollowing people on Twitter. Stop acting childish. Stop putting out these statements that are like, I believe this, and if you don't believe this, then you're wrong and you should unfollow me. This is childish behavior, and it is never going to get us anywhere. And that's all I wanted to say for today's video, guys. So, I hope you understand what I'm saying. We need to come together. I say this millions of times all throughout my videos. We need to come together, man. It's time to stop this petty crap, all this petty fighting, and just accept our differences and just all live together as one. But as long as you keep fighting with people and telling people that they're wrong and cramming your agendas down their throat, that is what's turning everybody off to what you've got going on. If you just exist, if you just are whoever you are, and you just go through life loving yourself and accepting that also that other people have different beliefs as you, you can still love yourself and be an individual person and still go on with life with everybody else. But as long as you start, if you keep acting childish, people are going to treat you childish. And that's what's creating all the fighting. So let's just stop all the childish behavior. Drop the egos, drop the agendas, and just let everybody be different individually, but be together as one and living together as one. That's the idea. That's the goal. right? So again, if this video resonates with you guys, please share it around, spread this message with your friends, make them understand this stuff, you know, because this is the knowledge of the future. You know, I really believe that this is the kind of wisdom of the future, man. It's like, this is what we have to adapt. This is what we have to adjust to. The real topics that we have to adjust to. So I'll see you guys back here for the next vlog very soon. Take care. Have a great day. And spread the word.